Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to be a little bit of a Twitter type of going through stuff because all the stuff that's been happening on Twitter and kind of what's been going on Elon Musk. I will go over exactly kind of what Elon Musk has said and what's been going on, including of what has been going on with the White House on Twitter, which has been quite interesting because Twitter is now a whole bunch of chaos and fun. Well, without further ado, let's get directly into it. Alright, so we have Ben and Johnson saying that the White House has officially deleted this tweet after getting absolutely humiliated by reality chat. Get wrecked. Says it goes on to say seniors are getting the biggest increase in their Social Security checks in 10 years through President Biden's leadership. Seniors will receive a large Social Security benefit increase due to the annual cost of living adjustment, which is based on the inflation rate. President Nixon in 1972 signed into law automatic benefit adjustments tied to the Consumer Price Index. So, that's what we have. And if you guys don't really believe me, we have a lot of things here that is going on now from this guy, but obviously from the White House as well. The entire White House is filled with men who have had low testosterone. Well, obviously this guy is kind of like, but this is what's been going on. This is what's been going on, etc. And this great woman here, Jean Pierre, says this.
Past few about MAGA Republicans in Congress and their continued threat to threaten Social Security and Medicare, proposing to them on the proposing to put them on the chopping blocks every 5 years benefits and to change eligibility.
Right.
So those are the types of context that would normally be with a tweet like that. It did not have that context. It was an incomplete tweet, as I just mentioned, and so that's why you saw the digital team take that action.
Anything further to that?
Yeah, of course. Listen, we all know you got caught red-handed, and you guys have been getting fact-checked constantly. And it's not just seem to be too much of a surprise of this. Now, if we keep on going down here, guys, obviously for what we've been seeing, they're all talking about this and how this has been all this and all that, and they're fact-checking the White House and all that. Now, if you guys still don't believe me after these numerous amount of people actually posting this stuff, we also even have here, if you go down. Now, there is one tweet that you may want to see specifically on the actual date and time. I mean, I have to go find it. I actually was here not too long ago, and it actually showed the actual date this was posted. I think I gotta go down a little bit. But it shows the actual time and date that this was actually posted. Okay, so this was posted 11/1/2022. So obviously it was a day ago. So if we go over here to the actual White House specifically to Pacific here, let's keep on going down. Now we have 2 hours, and we're gonna keep on scrolling until we see November. Okay, so we're already on November 1st. So we have this here, but this is not the same as this. This is not the same as this. So we're gonna keep on going down, and anything past that. See, October 31st. So now, it's no longer a thing. So they did actually delete this tweet. So yeah, the White House has been caught red-handed, and it has been fantastic that there has been a fact check not only for the White House, for President Biden, but also the White House. This is glorious. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Now, let's go into more of another matter that's been happening, is circling around Twitter and whatnot. What Elon Musk has been saying and to what people he's been talking to. Now, It is going on to say we are staying vigilant against attempts to manipulate conversations about the 2022 U.S. midterms. Read on for the independent analysis of our team's work. Elon Musk goes on to say, talk to civil society leaders. All these people are a part of very far left people that are not meant for censorship. Like this person here is not so great. So yeah, these people are not the greatest, I would say, to really be advocating to be talking to. But again, let's look at the key word here, guys. Talked. This does not mean he is incorporating any of their systems or incorporating any of their stuff. Now, I'll keep on going and then I'll explain my piece. Twitter will not allow anyone who was deplatformed for violating Twitter rules back on the platform until we have a clear process for doing so, which will take at least a few more weeks. Twitter's Content Moderation Council will include representatives with widely divergent views, which will certainly include the civil rights community and groups who face hateful fuel violence. Now, of course, we see Elon Musk that are actively doing this. We're not actively doing this, but you see people that are going against Elon Musk, even maybe potentially ratioing him because of what he has said. Now, I agree that the people that he's talked to are not the greatest. They're not people we could technically trust. However, this is okay in the sense of as may have to keep the good with the dark side or whatever, so that not lose money, etc., etc. So you can actually have Twitter, or Twitter just falls and collapses. Now, it might be a good idea to keep Twitter on the foothold because it is currently the public square, and right now he's doing a lot of good of actually battling Twitter in the far left with their crazy nonsense. So that being said, it might be a good idea to keep him around. Fair enough, but please remove shadow bans to do this. It might take some hours or days, and I guess no discussion is necessary. These are the people who wish death on many, yet your chosen council members have never censored them. In fact, they amplify their voices. Trust will never be assured if that up is the team behind Twitter's safety. Why not let everyone back on, and then let the new rules start kicking people off, like giving everyone a second chance? This guy kind of goes over here. Put Donald back on, please. So people are rightfully upset, and what have you. So I will agree that this is probably not the best move, but let me put a little bit of spin and a kind of insight for you, all you guys, to kind of, break the mold a bit. Alright, so I understand that Elon Musk talking to these people is not great, as I mentioned before. However, let's give them time. You guys, we're kind of jumping down a man's throat that just took over Twitter about 3 to 4 days ago. Barely even a week has really passed, and you want him to pass all these things and reinstate all these people without, obviously, giving him time to do this. He has thousands of employees to go through and all this other crazy stuff that he has to deal with that takes time. Guys, we have to understand that this is not something that will take that's an instant takeover. Like when you take over a place, yeah, you have control, you have power, you could do this, whatever, right? But that doesn't mean things can be instantly done. Now, if you have thousands of employees to shift through and try to see who is bad, who is not good, who is bad and who's good, and all etc., and putting your own employees in for that place, that takes time, and that's thousands of people that he has to shift through. So let's give the man time. On top of that, this is not me trying to simp for him or trying to say everything that he's doing is good, because I don't think that what he's talking to these people is the greatest idea. But let's critically think for a second. Let's try to stop going down the man's throat for 1 minute and stop getting into our emotions like fools and start realizing maybe there's more to the meets the eye. Let's give him a chance and see what happens. Because right now, he's done a lot of good for Twitter in the past 4 days. And for anything else, such as policies or other things that come into play, this will take time. This is not an instant, oh, let's change the policies and all this happens. Oh, let's reinstate everybody and then see what happens. No. Well, obviously, when you're going to reinstate people or when people are asking to reinstate others and stuff like that, obviously, it might be a great idea to have a process or a system that, to look on who needs to be reinstated. I think he understands that most of the conservatives have been blocked or banned from the platform. I can understand that. I think he understands that. But again, he wants a process in order how to do this, which says he will take time and a few more weeks, which is completely understandable. All right, it's not the end of the world for us to deal with this. I know we have the midterms and we need probably more people back, but let's take the win that we have right now and wait for more great stuff to come afterwards. All right, this is just kind of the stuff that we have to realize. Now, if he does not do what he says, then yeah, we need to roast this man, and yeah, he needs to get the criticism that he deserves. But as of right now, there's no real reason to, because he has to work on what is going to what he needs to put onto Twitter, and that's, again, takes time, guys. It takes time. We gotta give the man time to work his magic. So, once he gets all this stuff in order, I would like to see how Twitter is. He still wants to have Twitter pay $8 a month. It was used to be $20, but I think he knocked it down to $8. Whatever have you, it is a good process. It may not even be 8, it may be 20, but let's wait and see. We all have to see that it wants to be free speech. He knows it wants to be free speech. And if we go over here to what we have, literally at 1 hour ago, it goes on to say, advertisers should support freedom of speech, political correctness. Obviously, he's doing this poll to see who wants what, etc., etc. $8 a month for Twitter verification, so much so for free speech. You can still use Twitter for free, just without the benefits. So, yeah, exactly. So, he's posting this stuff. Let's give him time, and let's see what rolls out. We can't be jumping down the man's throat over stuff like this. I understand that he's talking to the wrong people, but again, let's wait and see what happens. We can't just be attacking the man that's actively helping us right now, alright? Until we know more. Stop being idiots. Stop being fools. I understand that he's talking to the wrong people, but we can't be idiots here. We can't become like the left and start dumbing down people's throats and stuff like that without knowing full information. Let's not be that stupid. Let's not become the enemy, alright? Calm down. Let's refresh. Let's get it going, alright? Okay. That's my opinion on it. That's what I'm going to stand by until I see more on what he does. So far, he's doing good. So let's see what else he does. Alright? Oh yeah, so, see you guys here. Didn't mean to do that. So here you go. Advertisers should support. Obviously, he's doing a poll. And then all this, he puts this up here. So, there you have it. I'm sorry I read it with me being on the other screen. This is not my apologies. But, yeah, this is the story. This is what's going on. So, all ends well, alright? Come on, guys. Calm down. Alright, that's it for the video, guys. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care.